No one what you just said. 6 months ago.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the game undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities.
Which one's doing?
He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Toledo Rockets will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's Gleason. Coming after it. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Getting some heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rockets decide to punt it away.
They brought him on through.
So really get off on.
Makes the catch near the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up, so you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
They believe they can run right here. Open space at the 25. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're lining up to play.
Phone breaking up crazy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Crosby.
Oh, yeah, I hear that silent.
As they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart.
You need to eat something soon.
To the air on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The run to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the draw. Runs through the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The give to the single back. Bowls his way forward. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
I was about to say, we're going to rain because I hear all this thunder.
Makes the grab. It's Davis.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him on all different types of games. I love it on first down here. It's just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger.
So you still can't clean my trash? Yes, so you ate it. It's right there. You still can't clean it? No, I'm not cleaning it for you. I would take that later. I think Samira got one. Yeah. Because I think tonight, I don't know if she ordered or not. Mine's candy, but he could go there. I mean, he knows blood all the day for a long time. He just sat there. His nose big about 3-4 times today. The first time. Like, what she said? I had an internet work on the other day. I was like, how am I going to say it? Like, just bring her here. He was like 7. I was fucking 3. That's why I said,
Please.
Yeah, they did. Right.
Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Looking for a man. It's Gleason. He's taking the shot. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Toledo.
Hungry, bro.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
It's not food. I don't know what y'all eat.
And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's
90% shell and 10%
I
lead.
don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to move it through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down.
That's too much, bro.
Out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge.
Oh, there they eat some crabs,
They didn't do
bro.
a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Shot that for you. Like,
Quarterback knowing he's
no, it's
got
not.
this type of athlete.
The Dookie is Dookie.
Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch
The
it vertically
Dookie
as
is
well, but this is a guy
Dookie.
QB will look for early enough in this game.
Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive.
It's
And I
all
think they stay
brown.
aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back
It's
pocket.
not yellow, bro.
Mississippi State looking for the 4th down conversion. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
You don't even eat bread, so I
That is
think you
great
should.
job by this defense coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Bro.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
I woke up and they playing music with a speaker outside. Like, they speaker outside playing music.
You mad at them because they trying to go themselves,
They'll try
bro.
to add another to their lead.
Then Shaquille had girls crashing out over him last night.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7
You know,
lead.
put him on the line.
They'll kick it off and send that deep right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field.
Not too much, man.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the change for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Stewart. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And offenses will continue to the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Rockets are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. He might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Second down coming up.
One day you need to eat in my house and eat in there, but sure.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
Where's that bullshit?
Like 100 plays.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game
Yeah,
goes on.
8:30 crab cookies.
Offense down close to the goal.
It's so nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. They'll punch this in and get a touchdown.
The Rockets will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call it. I think this offense
shit getting real in the field.
Things a little bit more by the book.
That breeze so good.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early.
It did.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead.
Oxford is overrated. I'll keep it game.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal.
The first time I tried it, I actually liked it. Like, I was like, I remember they took me there for my graduation at Barrett. I'm on and on. Before Marley came to the fucking graduation with crutches.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
Definitely had braids.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field.
You said do like the other things, like the breeds, they put them in 2 breeds, they put all the breeds in like 2 breeds. Everybody wanted to hear like that.
No problem with
Yeah, he definitely had braids.
This offense isn't fully taken yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on the scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball to stride.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. A strike downfield.
That's just crazy.
Off he goes. And he ran away from the defense.
To me, he hurt there.
Touchdown, Bulldog.
It's just a really nice throw.
Make your fingers hurt.
Touch towards the sideline.
I think I got focus on
And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone.
So
Big touchdown.
Why you do it then, bro? Why did you ever start?
Because I like doing it.
He'll try to tack on one more.
What you fell out of love? Fell out of love with it.
And the extra point is good.
Out of love with it.
11-point lead.
Yeah.
Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it.
Oh, yeah.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Running out of time here. Do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Power football with the run. Slips a tackle and he's got room. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Quarterback lucky to get rid of it on that running back screen. That defender was all over him in a hurry.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that snatch there.
All BS, bro.
It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain to squeeze. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Gleason. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis Wade Stadium.
What do you want? Just to do another thing, unless we do this way.
The Rockets will kick it away to start the second half.
I know, I said, what you want me to order you?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job
Oh,
by
that's
the
some
kickoff
stuff.
team.
I don't know.
Everybody stayed in their lane and they'll flush him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to get the edge. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you were willing to complete it. But you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, end zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. He's going to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script play.
Oh, defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this defense, David, has had their hands full all game long. They've given up some big plays. They're obviously down here late. But how about creating that takeaway deep in their own end?
And this is what you work on, like these situations. I know I'm down. I need a turnover. I got to make something happen. Sometimes you give up bigger plays because you're trying to strip the football and make that happen. Nice job by the defense, executing perfectly. I got to get it back to my offense. It's 4th quarter. I need a turnover. Now, guess what? Offense, it's your turn. You got the ball. Go do some damage.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled. They knew exactly where they were on the field. Put the pressure
God damn.
down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
That shit rained for like 30 seconds.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Looking for a block. It's Daniels. They get him corralled, but not
Shit
before he
rained for
gets
22
every out to the
seconds.
35. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, game."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays."
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down the last drive.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
What's
Gotta
that?
give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That
But you
time
can
you
put
saw
him
the
into the
pursuit,
last
they were
week.
able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
You call me
On
every
third and long,
Saturday.
you'll need to push it
You didn't
downfield.
call me last Saturday. I'm not talking about
And
today.
that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Like Wednesday or Tuesday.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
So when I take these out, I'm not talking about
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football, trying to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
At the 45, on his way. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line.
out of this sister and she said she got to go to CBS. Okay, so what they
Good forward catch. Takes it down to the 5.
So she
The
goes to the
offense
CBS.
tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rockets! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Well, sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Was 22nd and South.
Lining up to add another.
So you'll get the $19.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own. And the pass is intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back.
They got that thing called the care pass. They got that thing called the care pass, and they used to be free. You get $10 for 3 months. And I used to be PBA man and kids. I had like 5 of them. I had like $50 a month. But then you gotta get it off a different. I might say something that don't need to be said, but I do not know.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
From the red zone, it's Stewart. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the noses starts to hit sea, the hole opens up, and you go fill it.
They'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through.
Bitch.
And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make.
I think I had these from cheating or passing over like 2 years ago. Because you got to see how I...
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the
stomach
corner.
and so I had to hold it.
Takes a handoff.
Like all the way in. The back in the top right.
And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage on the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mosley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving them, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got their big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They keep pushing forward now. Back to work on second and goal from the 6. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
The quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And they fail to hook up on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Back to pass. It's Gleason. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well. Because right now, they do not have the answer for this.
And he is going to lose yards nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6, they'll have to go for it on 4th down.
For 24.
Makes the catch past the sticks. All kinds of running room.
And
he'll kick it in and house it. Touchdown, Toledo.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
On to attempt the try. And he knocks it through to put him up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Tech has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection. They're up 14 over the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football.
Steak and ribs.
It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Steak and classic sirloin.
He's going up top here late in the game. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone.
Search
good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
I mean, it do look good without that green stuff in it.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. They want to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making a catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside. Stop the clock. That just can't happen.
And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the
How
enemy
the fuck
right
they
now.
getting
This
25
offense needs to get
seconds
some
every
points.
time?
The Rockets will snap it on first and 10.
He got big stomach.
Back to throw. It's Gleason. Got his man quickly. Stopped after making the catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down. Clock's running. He's looking to throw.
Molly hit me up earlier.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field. A tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense getting set for first down. Here's the handoff. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Looking for room. It's Daniels. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.